to world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibbs. Busts through the tackle. Shifts by him. And he's taken down inside the 30. A Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11. That's good for Dolphins. Gibbs straight ahead to about the 26 here. The Dolphins at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll run with Gibbs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Romeo Doubs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Aubrey good in the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will find his man Chase complete. Down the left sideline. Jamar Chase. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it, because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games, and the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On play action, Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
On second down, here's Rodgers. This is intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a yard.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Rodgers.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Romeo Doubs
With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And back within a touchdown, 21-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers finding Taysom Hill complete. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
Keep running.
To throw is Rodgers.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Levante David in on the tackle.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
110 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Rodgers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Romeo Doubs
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And they're winning 7 now, 28-21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Herbert now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
Well, we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he powers his way up past the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
And some strong running. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down as they bite on 23 more on that one.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the year. There he goes, right side. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Dolphins 24. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. 4th down, a give to Gibbs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now they're in the hurry up.
And the Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 63 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yards back to the 34-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. There he goes, left side. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Gets past one man. Takes it to about the 37. 2nd down and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's a 2nd and 7. Herbert. Right side to Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamison Williams, 49 yards. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's first down. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Rodgers to throw. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Rodgers. They'll find Ayuk open right side. 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw, Rodgers. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Rodgers. That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker, see if he can get you to overtime. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, Parker.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
A lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
They're going to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.